space. The final frontier, as some say. But I consider it the sleepy frontier.
Sleep, the first frontier, as someone has said.
I thought that was Earth.
Oh shit.
Fuck. Well, I really hope we aren't live so that way we could maybe start with like a better bit or anything.
Are we live?
I don't know. Are we? Are we live?
You're the one that pressed the button.
Can you check?
Yeah.
We are?
We're live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, chat. Long time no see. I really appreciated you coming out on a Thursday night. You know, shrimping.
What's happening?
I wish you didn't shave
Did
your
I miss
mustache.
something?
No. You don't need to worry about it. Chat and I had a little alone time. Wink.
I think I'm uncomfortable.
I think it's time to sleep. I think it's time for. Wait a second, Citizen Sleeper 2 announced. I bought it, so. Our first and most impactful decision. Which save slot?
Slot 3. Duh.
Oh, our second, but as equally important decision. Our character class. We have the Operator. An operator works with drones and high-precision remote machines to perform complex tasks from a distance. Sleepers assigned to Operator are usually cerebral and precise people. Chance to gain cryo on interface actions. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
But, you know.
Skills for engineer, interface, endure, intuit, and engage. Interesting.
So we get one interface, but -1 endure. We have the Extractor. Extractors work on resource extraction, often in the hard vacuum environment. Sleepers assigned to extractor work are often confident, self-sufficient, and have high level of endurance. So, we are less aware, but we are able to endure more often. Photosynthetic skin, sunbathed dice action allows energy recovery at home. Okay. And then we have the Machinist. A machinist repairs and modifies automated systems used in industrial resource extraction. Sleepers assigned to machinist work are usually diligent, careful, and structured people. Perk, Efficient Extractor. Chance to gain random scrap items on engineer actions. Get +1 to engineering, but -1 to engaging.
Interesting.
What
are you leaning towards?
I'm leaning towards a machinist. I'm either thinking machinist or operator because I think drones might be fun to mess with, though I don't know what we need to do. So
I'd go with your gut, whatever you want.
My gut's telling me machinist. My gut says we're a machinist. My gut says the music got really loud all of a sudden. Let me turn that down a little bit more. Oh, when I speak, you can see the loading icon. My tail moves out of the way. Oh, shit. Unknown. Who are you? The first thing you become aware of on waking is the disconnect. The delay between thinking and feeling. Between wanting to act and acting. Minor, almost imperceptible, but always present. It's at its worst when waking, when yourself has spent many dark hours recalling what it felt like to be real, to be a person, to be in a body that was indisputably yours. Do we think about that body, or do we forget the body?
I think about that body.
We think about that body.
That body all the time.
A leap into a cold lake on a hot day. The sting of blood welling from a fresh wound. friction of a fingertip. All of a sudden, the memories are closer than you thought, blurring as you approach, until you can't tell one from the other. The cold slips in, behind and around you, and the sensations fade out of reach. Perhaps you should be thankful for the dulled nature of this new body, given your current circumstances. The walls of the container feel immediately present, cold, hard, at your back and face, cramping your limbs. You resist the desire to stretch, knowing that the claustrophobia comes next, and retreat a little from your central nervous system. It isn't painful, not like you used to know pain at least. In emergency mode, pain is a message delivered with efficiency and ease, a reminder that harm is imminent. There's no insistent throb, no trembling nerves, just a warning delivered with the banal quality of a digital notification. Right now, there are thousands of them. I think we remember the others.
Okay.
Who else are we with? You remember there were 10 of you. 10 that could no longer stand the indentured work, the routines, the slow decay. 10 whose belief in their promised future was slowly dismantled day by day until they realized they had sold away everything that could and would ever matter. 10 that would escape, or at least die trying. Some were lost in the shaft, others never found the meeting point. Only a few made it to the containers. But the freighter, as far as you know, left. That feels like enough. Enough to know that you might no longer be on that grim and heartless rock. Even if in the airless hold of a freighter, you might freeze solid long before you reach your destination.
I think we try to rest. Yeah.
Get a little even.
Yeah.
But you are restless. It has been a long time since you left. Surely weeks, maybe months. You're dully aware of damage to your legs, your right arm, and you have been reserving energy as much as possible, but your body has still needed to shut down many of its systems to protect you. You have spent much of that time asleep, knowing that anything else would be impossible to endure. You feel the weight of that impossibility begin to gather. It's time to sleep again, to nudge this false body into indulging delta waves in your emulated mind, and once again recoil into a dream of when you were once a person. And I do realize I read inducing wrong. Oops.
I was gonna let you figure that one out.
No, I caught it after I said it, and I was like, well, I gotta keep the flow going. Time passes. The cold creeps further in. You feel something. Warmth. Not true warmth, but indication of its presence. Your joints release from their rigor. Sound, too, everywhere, screeching and you're shimmering so loud that your body ducks your hearing to protect its sensors. Then light. White as the cold. Softer and softer until in a haze of a dirty yellow figure appears. You are out.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Me when I'm out.
Yo, who else is out? I guess Dragos, the pragmatic salvager. It's been a few hours since Dragos pulled you from the container. You still huddled in a corner of his scrapyard, swaddled in the reflective folds of a mylar blanket. You are slowly coming back to consciousness, back to life, and you stare at the ornately curving element of an improvised heater. You're surrounded by angular, incoherent lumps of ship, some corroded beyond recognition, others still carrying glassy wounds along their edges where a plasma arc sliced them apart. As you trace their shapes with fogged eyes, you hear a voice. Would you like to take drag?
Sure.
Yeah.
So, sleeper, you all thawed yet?
I'm a host.
Ever seen one of you come in like this? New frames must have better preservance in sub-zero vac. Seen more than a few of you frozen solid to whole plates and or inside outer locks in my time. Jesus Christ, I don't like the way he speaks. They weren't so lucky.
Dragos comes into focus, shrouded in makeshift tech. His headset with its glinting eyes, the mark of a drone operator. On his shoulder, one of his symbolically linked drones perches, its irising eye locking you with an unflinching stare.
Last living sleeper that came through this yard was a while ago. They didn't last long.
You struggle to read his expression beneath the tech, but he seems lost in memory for a moment. Or perhaps he's just figuring out what to do with you. What happened to them? He ignores your question.
I won't ask what led you to do it. You sell yourself to a corporation. Or to sell yourself to a corporation. And I suppose you know can't go back. Your old body, that's theirs now. And you are just software. A rogue emulation illegally possessing corporate property.
You nod along. You remember biometrically signing the forms, the cold floor on your feet as you padded to the sleeper cells, the promise of a life off-world. But as you do, you get the now familiar sensation that these aren't your memories. These are things you know, but not things you feel. You're no longer that person. You're an offshoot, a copy.
What you won't know is what's ahead. At least the last one didn't. There's no easy way to put it. That body of yours is falling apart. It's the same for any sleeper who makes it out. SNARP wants to protect their property. If they can't keep a hold of you, well, then no one can.
You remember that too, or at least rumors of it from the other sleepers. Planned obsolescence, a built-in dependence on the regularly administered supplements that were part of your routine. Stop taking them and your body begins to shut down, separate from your emulated mind. How long has it been? How long do you have?
But for now, sleeper, you are one of the lucky ones.
Dragos glances up and away, towards the glassy dome of the yard.
The Eye is the best place you could be right now.
The Eye?
The station. You'll see soon enough.
Dragos impatiently shifts his weight.
Look, I've got things to be getting on with.
He trails off.
There's an old freight container I've been using as storage out in the shacks. We haven't been pulling in much valuable scrap these days, so you're welcome to it.
Something wells up inside you. Emotion, fatigue. You shakily get to your feet.
Alright, you head on up there. You look like you need some rest.
And with that, Draco stalks back into the Rex, his drones already converging on a rusting hulk, plasma flashes silhouetting his spindly figure as he returns to work. Tutorial introduction! Welcome to Erlin's Eye. Life on the Eye runs in cycles, during which you can talk to characters, explore areas of the station, and perform actions. At the end of each cycle, you need to head to your current home to rest. Resting will move time forward on the station. Head to the empty container location to rest and end the cycle now. Select locations by clicking on their icons. The shipping container house. Also, if I wiggle my mouse, it changes the camera.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess we end cycle. Or we can look at our data. Never mind, we don't have any. Cryo. Cryptocurrency stored in air-walled sticks of memory known as chits.
Well.
Container. 4 steel walls. You wake, curled up in the corner of the container, and begin slowly assembling the world around you. After all this time, you still find this body, the one you wake in now, strange and disjointed. Its message is readable, but somehow wrong. You sit up, pulling the mylar blanket close against the cold. Here you are, on this ruined station, millions of miles from anyone you know. Are you still in the system? Did any of the others make it out? It's impossible to know. After all this, what matters? Building a life is what I'm going for.
Sure.
Maybe you did get lucky, finding yourself here. Maybe here on the edge of everything, there's a life for you to build. But before you can build anything, you'll need to learn to survive. Maybe if you can do that, you can make a life for yourself. Dragos has left a few comforts in the container. The mylar blanket, the bedroll you slept on, a canister of water, a makeshift electric stove, and some faded sachets of some desiccated powder. You thumb the power stud of the stove and begin to boil the water. The contents of the sachets smell like damp wood, and you sprinkle them into the liquid. As the pungent smell washes over you, images from your restless sleep come back to you. A ring, like the station, but skeletal and ghostly. A web of threads pulling at your skin. A constellation of bright polygonal shapes, like angular suns, burning into your mind. There's something unpleasantly visceral about these images, and it is long after you've finished drinking before they begin to fade. You tidy away the stove as best you can, and try to gather enough energy to greet the day.
Whoa.
Tutorial: condition, action, dice, and energy. Condition. Your condition represents the current state of your artificial body. It depletes by one segment each cycle, but you can also be damaged by violence, injury, or lack of food. If your condition bar empties, you will suffer a breakdown. You'll have to figure out how to recover your condition now that you no longer have access to corporate pharmaceuticals that were keeping you alive. Action dice. At the start of each cycle, you roll your action dice. These dice can be used to perform actions on the station. The number of dice rolled is based on your condition. The worse your condition, the fewer dice you have. Once you have used all your dice, you cannot take any further actions and must rest to recover them, ending the current cycle. Energy. You also need to eat to survive. This is represented by your energy bar. You can refill your energy bar by eating, but first you'll have to find somewhere to get food. Your energy depletes by 2 segments each cycle. If it becomes empty, you will be starving. When starving, energy loss becomes condition loss, and your condition will also deplete at a double rate per cycle. Ooh.
Yikes. Okay.
Alright, well, I guess we should leave. Dragos is standing in the corridor when you close up the container. He's still wearing his headset, and in the harsh light of the corridor, you realize it is implanted. A drone sits on his shoulder, its cache of sensor eyes rapidly irising.
How you feeling?
Not good. The drone chirps. Dragos nods. You notice that beneath the operator's rig, his skin is marked by burns and blotches.
I know the container isn't much, but it'll keep you safe. So, I'm not going to chit-chat too long. You well enough to work?
Sure.
Alright then.
He nods.
At the yard, it's simple stuff. We hack these old holes down, sell them off to the shipyards or the bright market to dealers for cryo. Occasionally we pull out some tech, something with a bit more value, but most of what comes in is scrap. Yeah, it's hard to find good hands here, but I figure as a sleeper, you'll be used to the manual labor. And obviously, I'll slip you a few chits of commission based on what you turn up.
Got it. He shuffles his feet nervously.
Look, I wouldn't usually do this. In my opinion, you best be suited moving on as quick as you can, and sleepers, well,
He trails off.
the things being the way that they are for me at the yard,
He pauses.
I need the help.
Happy to.
Okay.
He pauses, thinking of something else to add.
Look, just come down to the yard when you're feeling fresher. There's plenty to do.
Will do. He nods, distractedly, and turns and walks away, the drone hopping along ahead of him.
See you later.
He calls back. Looks like it's time to go to work.
I do think I picked the wrong voice for him, but that is the way it goes.
I mean, hey, you can change it up.
No.
Tutorial actions, 1 of 2. Actions are
Oh
the
my God.
primary way you interact with the world of Citizen Sleeper. To perform an action, click and drag your chosen action dice to the slot. Whole dissection. Even the rustiest holes can hide valuable components and materials. Extracting them means cutting carefully and skillfully. Actions reward you with clock progress, energy condition, or items, depending on their outcome. There are 3 types of outcomes. Positive, the action goes better than expected. Neutral, the action succeeds. And negative, the action fails.
Those are just examples again.
Yeah. Action dice affect these outcomes as follows. 6 is 100% chance. 5 is a 50-50 for positive or neutral. 3 and 4 are 25 positive, 50 neutral, and 25 negative. 1 and 2 are 50 neutral, 50 negative. Action display information about their type, risk level, and the skill, and modifiers that apply to that action. Type, either critical or repeatable. Critical actions can only be performed once. Risk, either safe, risky, or danger. Safe, no loss of condition, energy, or cryo. Risky, negative outcome means cryo or energy loss. Danger, negative outcome means condition loss. Neutral outcome can mean cryo or energy loss. The skill that this action requires, either engineer, interface, endure, intuit, or engage. And then modifier, either -1, 0, +1, or +2. This is added to the action dice when slotted and improves its value. Some actions require a +1 to perform.
Okay.
Alright. So we have a whole dissection, as I read, and then manual salvage. It's going to take some time to sort out and cut your way through the tower of salvage, but you are no stranger to hard labor. So we have a debt called in. Dragus is tied up in something ugly, and if he misses a payment or two, things could get nasty. And then back in business, every salvager knows they are always just one lucky haul away from their next payday. So
Okay.
I
mean, we can use one of our 6s on whole dissection.
yeah,
Have a 7.
it was when it's a 3, it's 25% for good.
Yeah. 25,
What?
50, 25.
Okay, this is risky, this is safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think we risk it for the biscuit and we burn a 6 on this.
I mean, we're not risking anything if we're burning a 6.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we're risking not having access to this, because I was also like, oh, well, we
Right.
can turn this into a 3.
I don't think that's good enough.
Yeah.
At least this is the start too. So this is still a
Yeah,
tutorial.
let's start off strong. Tutorial clocks. Actions often progress clocks. Clocks are displayed below the actions that fill them, and they track your actions and how they affect the world. Filling a clock means something good or bad is about to happen. Some clocks, such as the one tracking Draga's debt, are cycle clocks. These clocks tick themselves once each cycle and can complete without player input. Any active cycle clocks will be displayed on the icon for that location.
Okay. So we don't
Okay.
have to deal with Drago's
Mhm.
dad.
Well,
Or we can't,
I
even.
think what this is indicating is when Drago needs to pay off. So I think if we fill the back in business clock before Drago's debt is called in, then this means that we get a lucky payday and we'll probably get a good outcome for this.
Sure. But we can't even affect that right now anyway.
Yeah.
None of the lines reach it.
I just want to check. Oh, okay. Drives and navigation. In Citizen Sleeper, you will unlock drives as you discover more about yourself and the world. Drives guide you in pursuing specific objectives depending on which path you wish to take. You can track drives, and any tracked drive will place a yellow marker on locations that will help you pursue your goal. Access your drive menu via the arrow button at the top left of the screen. You are now free to explore Erlen's Eye and make a life for yourself here. Try tracking a drive to help you survive. Look for food to keep your energy up and a way to recover your condition. Fill clocks to progress stories and find new opportunities. Remember to end cycle at your home when you are out of dice.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
So we can rotate and then we can scroll along the station.
Oh, we're on a ring world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we need to find food because we only have 2, and if we go to sleep without finding food, we will be starving.
Mm-hmm.
Find a
Dock
doctor.
terminal, Rotunda wet dock. Oh, probably the Bright Market.
Oh, perchance.
Danger. Ask for directions. Explore the market. Local knowledge. It's the busiest part of the eye in this lower rim. You can find anything and everything here.
And
Uh,
we don't have to do this, right? Or can we back
No,
out in any way?
we don't. Yeah, I can leave. It's
Oh,
just
right,
showing
okay.
us what our options are.
Okay.
Passage into the low end. After some spacers cause some trouble in the low end, Yatagan have imposed a toll for entry. No one gets in without paying, and we don't have the money for that.
We don't have the money.
Rotunda, old dock terminal. Filled with passageways and concourses leading to all kinds of docking bays. Steel dock plans! Havenage Security has, to have plans. Stealing them would be the fastest way to get to know the place, and the most dangerous.
We have a 6.
Here is what I'm thinking.
50-50 for positive neutral.
I'm thinking we throw our 6 in asking for directions, and we try and find a food market.
Alright. Sure.
Alright.
Let's take some risky actions a little later.
50% pause, 50% new.
New.
Local knowledge -6 cryo, so we got the neutral. A man corners you with endless stories about the eye. He asks for a donation and desperate to escape, you hand him some cryo.
Yeah, man. So I was walking by this place late at night yesterday, and I saw some weird shit, man.
Oh, never mind. I was like, wait a second, what happens if we get a 0?
It's a critical action, so we can't do it anyways.
Repeatable action. Burn our 1 on this because it'll be the same regardless.
Yeah, maybe we can have a 3 chance.
Alright, give me a neutral.
Fine.
Okay.
Nice.
Neutral outcome, local knowledge.
Okay. What does that do?
Busy part. You manage to follow the flow of people, and you start to appreciate, even enjoy, the chaotic layout of the market. The Bright Market is the busiest.
Did that do anything for us?
Ah!
Ah, we did the. We
Oh,
found the
food!
Food.
I like them. They're cool.
Emphas.
Oh, do you want to do some narration?
Sure.
I don't want you to talk the whole entire time.
What?
All right, now that I'm ready. Emphas is busy. His broad face lit up by a makeshift gas burner in front of him. With precise, delicate movements, he lays thick chunks of marinated fungus into a dented wok. His other hand idly tosses a metal bowl of sliced vegetables and some red flaked dressing. The smell is incredible. You watch as he fulfills a set of orders, heaping the fungus with some bright salad and depositing it in plastic trays. A stack of chits rattles in his apron pocket as customers file past the burner, and handing over payment.
Approach?
We can see maybe how much it costs if we wait. I don't know.
Yeah, let's watch.
Despite the queue, Emphas doesn't rush. He dresses each portion individually, squeezing precise slugs of liquid from an assortment of bottles into the bowl of torn leaves and bright slices before tossing them loosely together. Occasionally, a waiting customer might mutter something about efficiency, but Emphas remains steady in his process. After a while, the queue fades back into the crowd, and Emphas sets down his metal bowl and looks up across the burner to see you, watching him.
I can feel your eyes burning a hole in my bowl. Free sample? Yeah.
He gestures neatly.
Come over.
The smell is almost unbearably strong as he cooks. The earthiness of the fungus, laced with something so spicy, the smoke makes your eyes water. The heat from the burner is like a bonfire, and your skin hardens in its glare.
I know you. You sleepers.
Emphas says while he cooks, his voice deep but clear.
A hard life. A lot of stories.
I know you sleepers! A hard life.
A hard
It just like immediately shifts down as it says a deep but clear voice.
He glances up from beneath his cap with piercing eyes.
I know.
You begin to tell him about your journey to the Eye. He nods as he cooks, his eyes never leaving his work. You tell him of the confusion, the pain, but also the sense of possibility and its sudden arrival. You tell him of the cold and dark of the container and the endless cycles spent within it. It was one cycle. What? Or are we talking about a different container? The one
the container that we first woke up in.
Okay.
That we escaped on.
Now it seems, you tell him, like some dream that you once had but can never forget. You tell him that the Eye excites you and scares you, and you are unsure where to walk, where to look, and what to do. Eventually, you tail off, running out of words. He places a plastic tray of steaming fungus in your hand.
Next time, we can talk some more.
He smiles.
But next time, you pay.
He slams a heavy hand against a button on the burner side, and it shuts off. The roar of flame and its impressive heat fades.
Next time, then, sleeper.
He waves you away and begins to oil the wok. Before you turn back to the alley, you notice the geometric patterns of circular scars across his forearm, each surrounded with a constellation of glinting pin marks. You walk away, and as you do, you take a bite of the rich, spicy, and delicately sweet fungus. Your taste sensors light up with like a fusion reactor. You'll be back.
Oh, good meal.
Ah, mío, tío.
Oh, hey,
don't
let's
know
go
why.
back.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, hey, we have the goal to find, get to know
Yes.
Emphas, repay Dragos, survive. I'm guessing let's go to a doctor. Next! Do you want to...
No, it's fine.
Next!
Comes the call from the enforcer at the door. You shuffle down the flickering hallway toward the open apartment door. You keep your head down and your shoulders high in the queue, trying not to bring attention to yourself. You were thankful for the tip-off that a doctor was operating out of this place, but now that you are here, you aren't so sure. The gang enforcer on the door, the flickering light strips, the decaying hab block, they have all made the long queue a test of your nerve. But your options are few, and without a supply of stabilizer, this body, your body, well, you suppress a shiver and shuffle forward to the front of the queue. You try to find something to distract yourself.
I don't think we want to make eye contact with an enforcer.
I think he's just like, protecting the slum doctor here, right?
Mm.
So I don't think it really matters, but
You want to look at him?
no.
That's
I'm
what
an
I thought.
introvert.
I don't want to look at him, but for a different reason.
You lean against the doorframe and look into the apartment. The entryway is dark, punctuated by green indicators of stacks of sealed containers. You lean in and see an amber light filtering through the far doorway, screened with plastic sheeting, beyond which blurred shapes move. The slap of the enforcer's palm against the doorway jerks you awake.
Wait your turn!
He growls? Wait your turn!
Wait your turn!
After a few moments, a figure pushes through the doorway, and you catch a distinct voice.
Send the next one in, Toshiro.
The enforcer jerks his head, and you slip inside, passing through the dark entryway and pushing through the plastic sheeting on the far door. The room beyond is bathed in warm light. A floor-to-ceiling transparent panel gives you a full view of the Bright Market's sealed roof, and the buzzing traffic above. And for a moment, you are transfixed by the motion.
Come, sit.
Calls a sharp voice, and you see a silhouetted figure turn away, replacing the plastic sheeting over the frame of a simple folding bed. You make your way across the room. The figure turns, and as they do, you see an expression of confusion flash across their features. They open their mouth as if to speak, they blink, and then they quickly regain their composure.
Please sit.
They gesture to the bed, then turn to an open case of tools on the table. You sit. Sabine turns, a compact diagnostic scanner of some kind in their hand. They hold it to their eye.
Please, remain still, please.
Their tone is clipped and businesslike. You stare ahead, still dazed from their expression when you first entered. Fear, recognition, sadness, unmistakably etched across their face.
How long have you been on the station?
They ask, the scanner still to their eye.
1 cycle, but apparently a few cycles is all I get to say. I mean, 2 is a few.
Sure.
Few cycles.
They nod.
It's good that you came to me.
They set the diagnostic scanner on the table.
I'm going to start by assuming you don't know anything.
They take your arm and roll up your sleeve, inspecting your synthetic skin.
Your body is dying.
They say it without ceremony, without drama. but not without empathy.
SNARP doesn't like to see its proprietary technology let loose to prevent bodies like yours, frames, as they call them, from being stolen, repurposed, or, in your case, escaping. They built in a process of so-called planned obsolescence. Frames decay rapidly when not regularly injected with stabilizer, one which SNARP remains the sole producer of.
They look up.
Sound familiar? How do you know this? You good with that?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Alright.
They shift in their seat.
You weren't the first sleeper I've encountered.
You wait for more, but they go back to their inspection. They swap to your other arm, running some thin metal device over your skin. You feel your forearm tremble.
Near the end of your sentences, you are getting a bit quieter. Can you...
I will try not to scream, and I will bring my mic closer.
Thank you. I just looked over and, I'm sorry.
Sabine says, and you are unsure if they mean for the cold... Sorry. What? Sabine says, and you are unsure if they mean for the cold touch of the metal or everything else.
Yeah, that's good, thank you. Emulations like you, sleepers as most people know you, aren't classified as people in any of the surrogate systems. You have no rights, no status.
They focus hard on the inspection of your arm.
And SNARP has no reason to release Stabilizer into the market.
Sabine looks up as if to apologize again, but they stop themselves.
I know little of this is of use to you.
They turn away, disassembling the metal instrument and cleaning it. Silence fills the room as Sabine works, and then the silence gives way to the tension. You stare at their back, willing them to say something. Anything. Sabine turns to face you.
I may be able to help.
They sigh. And you see the darkness under their eyes, hear the fatigue in their voice. They gesture to the door.
You saw Toshiro outside.
You nod.
He works for my benefactor, Yatagan. They are influential in the low end. They give me this space to work, run the door, and take the profits. At the same time, I have to fix up their enforcers, tend to their implants, sew their wounds.
They look away.
But Yatagan has connections. Smugglers from the Starward Belt, mercenaries working for corporations on Ember. If they can source the stabilizer, maybe you'll have a better chance.
Sabine sets down their slate, their notes complete.
This is dangerous, and it'll be expensive. But I think we can do it. Why help me?
Sabine walks away to the window, their face dappled by the shadows of passing drones.
Let's just see if this works first. I'll let you know when I have a lead.
You nod and leave, Sabine still staring out, unmoving. When you reach the lower level of the market, you look back up through the panels of the roof to see that if you can still see their face. But the room looks dark against the lights of the market. You duck your head and walk off into the crowd.
Wow!
Sabine's surgery. Let's fail it. Oh, okay, so this is... Yeah, so...
Oh, we need 3 cycles, too.
Yeah, we just need to wait.
Okay.
Survive. Get to know Emphas.
Build a ship mind.
Gain access to the Ort Fabricator.
The Ort Fabricator?
You know, the Ort Fabricator. Okay, that's a timer. And that's also a timer. Salvage sortie. It takes several cycles to reach the starward belt and return, loaded with scrap from the old wrecks.
Okay. So maybe we could like steal something or another at some point.
Mayhaps. Or maybe like a ship will come in and we can buy it for salvage. Shipyard. What's going on here? Assist a shipbuilder. You don't have connections, but you do have skills. And you got Moxie, kid. If you can get a shipbuilder to notice them, you might be in.
Let's do it.
Okay, it's risky. We got 25% positive, 50% neutral, and 25% negative chance. You want to take those odds?
Yeah, dude, let's do it.
Let's fucking send it! Oh, let's go! +1 yard hand. Neutral. You observe the shipbuilders and try to make yourself useful, carrying tools and crates. You begin to notice how they work. Well.
Alright. EP time.
EP time. And the cycle.
The cycle has ended.
I would have never expected that.
This is a cool game. I like it.
Yeah. This time you don't wake up. Oh. No, go ahead.
I was like, it's got a bit of the, some of the more, like, futuristic cyberpunk type games of tabletop games with the counters and clocks.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to spend your free time, like, some of the more roleplay based games. So I really enjoy that. And to see it in a video game is actually very fun for me. So I am excited about this game.
This time, you don't wake up. Instead, the ghost of the station, that shifting skeletal ring, surrounds you. For a moment, you are gone, absent from your own body, stretched out across a colorless void. Then the connections begin to establish themselves, threads tugging on the edge of your mind. These threads become vectors of exchange, and the extensions as you feel your thoughts slipping away down them, dissolving into millions of distributed nodes they connect to. You see the station. No, you feel the station, like a web of texture in a smooth black liquid. Do we touch it or observe it?
Become one with the station.
I was honestly really hoping for a taste it, for a lick it option. But touch it is close enough.
A reptilian impulse.
You find a point in the station and you connect to it, pulse through it, follow loops and paths under and around it. You touch more points than you have fingers, and then you try, in a moment of impulsiveness, to connect to them. The flow passes through you so rapidly that you feel yourself being carried with it, splitting and separating, eddying and gathering. As you do, things occur to you, things that you can't possibly know. You reach out, try to grasp them, try to touch them too. You notice a tugging feeling, pulling at you, incessantly, as if it were a small child. Somehow, it is pulling in two directions at once. You look down. All of a sudden, everything shuts off. You come back trembling into this unfamiliar body, both yours and not yours all at once. You find yourself standing in the container, eyes now open to the dark steel walls. You feel a change within you, a shift. You close your eyes for a second and you feel it waiting there. The station splayed out across your mind, a storm of connective nodes waiting to be explored, and then it's gone. How do we get 5 dice?
So I'm pretty sure because each of the top bar, like, aligns with each dice, that we need it to at least be within each dice range.
Yeah.
To get that dice. Which is why it was important we find a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
So we should probably take it easy today, if we can. Like, put the one in maybe do some of these repeatable actions while we are...
Yeah.
Okay. I would put the 3 in there, right? Since it's +1.
Or is 4? I guess 3 and 4 are the same, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever you want.
Mostly because I want to try and get back in business going, and I feel like if we do positive, we're gonna get more money, which will let us buy a meal.
Fair.
And this is our easiest way to get money.
Okay.
Okay, neutral outcome.
Back in business.
Okay, so we get the same amount of money for neutral.
Do we want to do a manual salvage then, or do we want to look around what we got?
I want to see, because we also have the shipyard.
Oh, that's true.
We can do stuff here.
Should we look at our drives?
Right now it's build a ship mind, which is gain access to the Ort Fabricator. Get to know Emphis over here. Oh my gosh. Hey. Check it out. Are you on the case or shall I?
Gift a sub.
Yeah. Hey, to all the bot accounts out there, we won't ban you if you gift a sub.
I mean, honestly, like...
Hey, you paid for the advertising, alright? I don't know how well it's gonna work for you, but you paid for it. And then repay Dragos. And then we need to wait 2 more cycles for Sabine to acquire the stabilizer.
I think we should toggle that one and then toggle if you want. I think we know, we can go back to them, but I was thinking the ship. Oh, is it only one at a time?
Yeah, it's only one at a time. Where does it want us to go for the ship mind?
Yeah.
I guess it's the market?
Yeah, I think it's that one, right?
Yeah. Play the exchange. The flow of... Oh, we can gamble!
Gambling?
With a sharp eye and some tight trades can net you a good margin. Sell components. We don't have any components. I'm guessing we can get components from...
Scrap.
From manual salvage.
Yeah, from a positive outcome on manual salvage.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe even just the neutral, I don't know.
Mayhaps.
Well, is there anything to talk to Emphis about? Since this is our only option here.
Yeah. Order food, $15. Okay. Emphis doesn't trust people easily, but he notices his regular customers in his own quiet way. So as long as we get a neutral or a positive success, we can buy a meal, which will add on to the fungus fan.
I don't think we're rolling dice here, are we? No,
we're not. We're paying cryo. But in order to get the $15 for the cryo, we need to do the
Oh, I see what you're saying.
We're guaranteed that off of Dragos.
Yeah.
So
maybe we play the exchange. You think?
You know what?
No, I'd say we buy something first. We have money afterwards, and we will get money, like you said.
Okay.
All
right. Start the action. Energy and +1 fungus fan.
Woo! Alright.
So, what you're saying is we risk it all.
Yeah. Risky.
Yeah, it's gonna fucking get us killed.
No!
Oh, we lost it all. We can get it back. We can get it back.
No.
We can get it back.
Okay.
I'll win the 50-50. We can get it back.
We're richer!
What did I say? What did I say? I got it back and then some, because we only lost $9, right?
We lost 11 and we got one more back.
No, because we only had $9 in total and we didn't go negative.
I thought we had 11, my bad.
Nah, we had 9. Because we made 15, had to pay 6, which put us down to 9, then we made 15 again. But then we paid that 15. So
It's sleepy time.
is Eepin time. End that cycle. We are dying. Bum 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 bum. Again, the skeletal ring of the station fills your mind. It sparkles with glittering lights, like stars reflected in a winter lake. It is clear, crisper than before. The threads still pull, but you remain in place, flickering in the flow. Between the threads you see bright shapes, caches of shimmering light beneath transparent transparent crystal forms. You follow the path of a thread across the ring through these forms.
Crystal.
My brain. Through these forms, then leap off into the void. You begin to understand these are nodes and connections, a map of information, communication. There are so many layers, so many loops, that it seems almost impossible to parse. But you begin to try. Do we focus the threads or focus the nodes?
Up to you. I think I chose last time.
I think we're gonna focus on the connective threads between the nodes. There are more threads than you can count. You choose one that passes nearby and approach it. As you inspect it, you understand why you instinctively chose the word thread. When you first saw them, they are not a single lines, but rough, fuzzy things woven from data strings of all kinds. The threads and nodes, passages and puzzle boxes, one leads to another. There's so much here, so many answers, so many questions. All you need to do is follow the paths and open the boxes. You look out across this ghost landscape of exchange and see an opportunity. But then, that incessant tugging again, pulling at you. You look down again and see two lines, two threads pulling in different directions as if they were tied around you. One or two?
One.
And to take a sip, let's go with 2.
No!
The first thread leads out, away from the station, into the inky black. Someone out there is tracking you, hunting you, following the thread of you. They're in a ship, and the ship is approaching ever closer with each cycle. The second thread leads in, pulling deep into the station. Your gaze follows it, and this time you see something. A sphere shimmering above a strange, angular body. A pulse shoots out from it, passing over you like a torch beam, testing you, tasting you. I wish I could taste in the fucking electric sheep cyber web. And your eyes open. Time is short.
Oh!
Oh shit, we got 2 5s! The cloud! Something has changed inside you. You can now access the data cloud of the Eye, a network of decaying protocols and data caches. While there, you can use dice and items to access systems and extract data. But be careful. These networks are old and strange. Click the I button at the top of the screen to toggle this view on and off.
Ooh.
Whoa. Ooh, Keynote 12. Ooh. Ooh. I think first
we gotta do our job.
Another day, another dollar. Am I right or am I right?
I think we're right.
Back in business. Okay.
We're back in business.
So. We gotta get some breakfast going.
It's food time.
Food time. Get that fungus fan. Oh shit, we're full of energy. And then tomorrow we have surgery. Okay. So.
It's like waking up in surgery. Is there anything else we can? I mean, we might as well. Do we want to look at the?
Because
The
we
network?
also have over here, we have the ability to steal dock plans. Heaven Edge run the rotunda and their security watches the docks, but avoid attracting their attention. We can throw the one in and truly risk it for the.
No.
Wait. I'm not gonna do it. I just want to see. Okay. It doesn't go
Just
lower
one.
than the one. We also have our shipyard. We can be a yard hand.
I mean, true.
You can only gain favor by grabbing a load of materials and asking the nearest yard hand where to take them. We can get Senpai to try and notice us.
I don't know. Whatever you want.
I'm
interested
either.
in some of the other like nodes that we were seeing in the other view, but
Oh. Data action allows you to extract data from the network of the eye. They work like dice actions, but in order to unlock them, you must match your dice to the one displayed on the right action. If you have a +1 or +2 modifier in the interface skill, you'll be given more possible dice to match. You can use any dice that matches the dice displayed. Once unlocked, the data can be extracted.
I see. We don't have any in interface.
Yeah, and we don't have a 2 dice. We do have a 1 dice.
We have a 1.
A lone connection feeds into this isolated node. Its last access timestamp is 1,000 cycles ago.
Damn.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Bypass. Extract data.
Data extraction.
1 encrypted key. Data extracted. Okay.
Oh, we have a key now in our little thing down there.
And this bar filled up. I'm guessing when we get 2 keys, that does something up here? Leave. We have agents. Is broadcasting on the open network from here, leaving them open to data extraction.
Input 1 Solfum cipher.
Untouched since the Solheim collapse. I'm guessing if we get multiple key nodes, we can turn them into ciphers and put the ciphers in here.
Maybe.
Yet again, agent. Some gang enforcers' implants are chirping out comm signals. Time to see what they're talking about.
So it looks like... Yeah, it looks like if you have low rolls, it is better to spend them here than spending them on dangerous tasks.
Yeah.
Unless one of our timers is running out and we just have to, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you know what I want to do? Because we have a guaranteed positive success. This just puts us 1 tick away, and we also guarantee...
Oh, yeah, 1 tick away.
Yeah, because we get 2 from a 6. And so that will also guarantee us a meal tomorrow in case we get shit rolls.
Alright. Let's do it. We also get the doctor tomorrow.
Doctor. Okay. And with that, let's end the cycle. All once. Oh shit! We got good stuff. Hunted. Someone out there is tracking you, following your trail, but it won't be long before they arrive.
Oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit.
As you close up, a voice echoes down the corridor towards you.
Sleeper, wait up. Maybe.
Turn.
We'll see. Oh.
You can give him a different voice.
Sleeper, wait up.
Fang is coming down the corridor towards you, a wonky grin on his broad face.
Hey, glad I got you.
Walk away! That's so rude!
Nice.
Do I know you? He grins.
You do now.
He puts a hand on your arm.
I've seen you hanging around. I just want to chat.
You staying in that thing?
He nods back to the container, shaking his head.
Rough. It can be hard to get a start on the eye.
He looks away down the passage.
What was it old Erlen said? The eyes opens for us all. Nice idea, but, well, not always very practical.
He glances back at you.
We do our best, but it isn't easy.
Erlen? You pass together into the main walkway.
No one's told you about Erlen? He's the founder of this place. That's why it bears his name.
Havenage. Yeah.
Havenage, if you want to.
Mhm.
Okay. Havenage should organize some seminars.
He laughs.
Not really my department, though. I'm with systems.
Systems. Psychomantis.
Psychomantis.
Nanomachines.
Everything on the eye runs. Everything the eye runs on.
He runs a hand along the passage wall.
This place is a ruin, but systems keeps it spinning somehow. At least we try to.
He stops you in the quiet passage.
Look, that's not what I'm here to discuss. I saw you around, and, well, I know a little about you sleepers. I have a little proposition for you.
He glances around.
But, this is not the place for it. I have an office just across the way. Give me a cycle or two to prepare, and then, well, when you are settled, stop by.
He lowers his voice and gives you a dark look.
In truth, I need you. If what they say is true about you sleepers, well, there's work to be done.
He pats you on the back, his voice bright and his dark look suddenly gone.
Stay clean, sleeper.
He walks off down the passage, raising a hand in farewell.
Hell yeah. Illicit business.
Let's go! So, I'm guessing, let's finish off.
Was that one of our fives?
Yes.
I assume, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Bup. Back in business.
Oh,
Cryo
okay.
back in business. Action unavailable.
Okay. I don't know if that did the thing we needed to, but...
Oh, we have a conversation with Dragos. You want to do that now, or should we use
Sure,
up the rest of
sure.
our stuff?
You can go talk with him.
You arrive into a buzz of activity at the yard. Red blinking lights flash across the vast, dark shape suspended below the dome. They flicker across the scorched hull plates and bent structures, spinning from holes in the twisted shape. The cutter is huge and has been torn apart in some violent encounter.
She's a beauty, isn't she?
Dragos stands to the side, focused on the hulking ship as it lowers into the yard. She is.
I should thank you. This place was on its last legs when you turned up, and now look at this.
The ship descends slowly, its interior visible through multiple hull breaches. You struggle to gather the same enthusiasm as Dragos for this monstrous craft. You can't help but think of what became of its crew. What happened?
What do you mean?
He glances at you.
I managed to convince our salvager friends to give it to me on credit. That's what happened.
No, what happened to the ship?
Not my concern.
He shrugs. The ship creaks like a calving iceberg as it reaches the base of the yard. Dragos is visibly excited.
I know I said you shouldn't stick around, but I'm gonna need some help with this one.
The drones start to crawl over the hulk, their lights illuminating flashes of dented hull. Watching, you wonder if you arrived in a similar fashion, locked inside that container, the wreck of an S&R freighter lowered into the yard like a corpse, ready to be butchered. Or was it the container delivered to Dragos on its own, a womb for your rebirth into this strange station? You shudder. Perhaps if you could learn something about this ship, you might be able to trace the path that led you to this yard. Dragos squeezes your shoulder.
After these past cycles, I think we are up to it. What do you think?
You see the fading name of the ship emblazoned on its side. Winter Light. Let's do it. He claps you on the back.
Glad to hear it. Come back in a few and we can make a start. Real beauty.
Dragos repeats, perhaps just to himself. You take one last look at the shattered ship as the drones start cutting, and then slip out of the yard, feeling suddenly cold in the empty passage.
All right.
Oh, paid off! Clear the debt and return a favor to your first friend of the eye.
Let's go.
Tutorial, character, and upgrades. You've completed your first drive. Each drive completed unlocks an upgrade point to spend on upgrading your character. Access your character menu via the arrow button on the top right of the screen. I'm smart and literate. We got an upgrade point. Self-repair.
dense here. We have 1 point to use?
Yes. Use scrap components at home to repair condition. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good, isn't it?
Transfer intercept. Chance to gain cryo on interface actions. Sunbathe. Oh, so these are the starter stuff of the other characters. Should we...
There wasn't anything that gave into it, right, from our starting. So it might be one of the better ones to grab here.
This?
No, Intuit. The first one in Intuit.
Oh. Display potential positive and negative. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then,
I figure the game will give us a 1-up or at least another refill before we have to deal on our own, maybe. So we'll see.
Yeah. And self-repair requires 2. Oh, complete! Let's go!
Woo!
Alright, should we go talk to Doc?
Yeah.
Or should we get some grub first?
Whatever you want.
Let's talk to Doc.
The first thing you see on entering the glint of how do we say this? Toshiro's implants. Is the glint of Toshiro's implants, like a cat's eye, in the dark of the corridor. He nods you in as you arrive at Sabine's door. The entryway is still dark, and you push through the sheeting into the surgery.
I have it.
Sabine stands with a case open in front of them. A set of vials lined up inside, separated by foam inserts. They pick one up, rotating it in the warm light.
I have no idea how Yatagan.
They trail off.
We should treat this with caution. It looks authentic, but I have no idea if it really is what it appears to be. I'm the test case? That seems to be the case. Unfortunately, I'm not sure we have another choice.
They gesture for you to sit on the bed.
The stabilizer works under a similar principle to an immunosuppressant in a transplant operation, in that it stops your body from rejecting the unfamiliar part of itself. In the case of your frame, the unfamiliar part is each of your biosynthetic organ groups, which over time are identified by your body as foreign material and therefore must be eliminated.
Sabine holds up a vial of the would-be stabilizer.
However, unlike an immunosuppressant, the stabilizer doesn't do this by limiting your entire immune system. Instead, it reencodes your biosynthetic organs with a new protein chains which act as passcodes within your immune system. The stabilizer refreshes those passcodes, keeping your frame from rejecting all of its own organs. Oh, typo! Forgot some right there. I don't know why.
Say more.
Some quote
He has more to
marks.
say.
Which means the stabilizer should be able to encode any organic or biosynthetic matter to be accepted by your immune system.
I wonder if it was copy and pasted
Mayhaps.
from the line dialogue.
From
They
the
glance
Google
away.
Docs or whatever, yeah. No, like, it's such a minuscule problem.
I said that they glance away.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear. At least if the stabilizer is genuine, the only way to know for sure is to inject the vial.
They begin readying the syringe.
I will start with a small dose to limit the risk. How sure are you? I'm working with the best guesses here, but the case, the vials, it looks authentic.
Sabine cracks the glass neck of the stabilizer vial and uses a syringe to extract a fraction of the liquid. It's an ampule, actually, right?
Ah.
When they do the thing with the heat in the glass. They tap the syringe, and you watch as if any sign might emerge from the clear liquid. You barely feel the needle, your frame registering the initial injection, but with little response. A sensation begins to spread from the site, a fizzing, trembling wave that disperses through your arm with incredible speed. Your vision goes white, and when it returns, Sabine appears encased in shards of sparkling light that slowly fade into darkness as you settle back against the bed. You swim in darkness, muffled noises like an argument heard from underwater, prickling waves of cold. When you sit back up, Sabine is sitting in a chair by the window facing away from you, backlit by the glow of their slate.
Awake? What happened? The stabilizer is genuine.
They sit down by the bed.
I don't know how Yatagan acquired a case of this stuff, but they did.
Sabine looks troubled, distracted.
You should rest some more, but you are going to have to do that somewhere else.
They gesture to the door.
I have other patients. Sorry.
Sabine nods towards the case.
I'm afraid I can't offer you any more doses. You are going to need to pay for the next dose.
Silence fills the room, and they return to their glowing slate. But looking around the room, it seems different somehow, as if things have moved or shifted. You wonder how long you've been out.
Sabine? Nothing comes free, sleeper. Remember that.
You manage to get to your feet and wander out into the hallway. The queue stretches down the flickering corridor. Toshiro stands impatiently by the door and fixes you with a glare as you leave. You lower your eyes as you stumble past, somehow faintly aware of the station spinning beneath you. Ah! Ah!
Well, we're back at stable, baby. You know what that means.
You wanna go 100% positive? Sure. For stealing some plans, or I guess it's -1, right? So maybe it's a 50-50 still.
I mean, it'll be either a positive or a neutral outcome.
And we get to see what that means, right? Ooh.
Plus dock watcher minus condition.
That's okay.
All right. Here Okay, wait, so if we... Oh, oops. So if we put this in... Okay, so that doesn't change.
It's just telling us what a positive and a negative
Yeah.
mean, right?
Bada bing, bada boom. And
Bing,
then I
bada
figure we can
boom.
use this down at the docks. Oh, shit!
Oh shit!
Oh, we're on the watch list. As you're fumbling through the security office, Havenge Security calls out, "You are gone, plans in hand, but you've been made."
Oopsies!
Oopies!
Okay.
Alright, well.
It cuts
Oh.
to a different mini game of you running through the city.
The sealed dock.
Ooh, we have one of those.
Oh, we do! Input one encrypted key. Start action. Okay.
Okay.
And it looks like we have a new person to talk to. But
Okay.
let's look at the Overlook Bar. Buy rations. Tully keeps some expired Solheim rations behind the bar for those wary spacers who ask why the Overlook doesn't serve food. Get a drink. You're unsure if your frame can metabolize alcohol, but this fungal drink fermented along the Greenway seems like a good test. Buy some booze?
Yeah, let's become a regular.
Ooh, okay.
we could
So
edit
that's
it.
just
Okay.
+1 energy. Alright.
Alright.
Let's go see who Ankita is. The stranded mercenary. Ooh, they're
Oh.
cool.
Hey, yo! Wanna earn a chat?
Ankita stands beside a huge pile of tied-together whole plates. She stretches out her back, her shoulders bulging beneath her flight suit. Make it 2. Ankita laughs.
This goddamn station.
She sighs and pinches the bridge of her nose.
Alright, come here then.
You cross the docking concourse as she begins to split the plating into 2 bundles. I wonder if because we got that, she's literally just gonna pay us 2 chits. And we would have gotten more if we said, alright.
What is it with this place?
She asks as she angrily lashes the massive plates together.
Everyone wants their cut.
She straightens up to an imposing height, her armor plates creaking, and looks you up and down.
Or is it just that you think I'm an easy mark?
We all need to survive. Ankita softens.
I get it. I do.
She shakes her head.
But if I could go just one cycle without someone jumped up grifter. Sorry. But if I can make it one cycle without some jumped up grifter trying to take me for an idiot, then that would be nice.
Ankita hoists one bundle of plating onto her shoulder.
Come on then. Enough chat. You've got to earn those chits.
You struggle to shoulder the plates, but you do eventually. Ankita gives you a look.
Ship's this way.
And she sets off down a gantry at impressive speed. As you catch up to her, she turns down a passage, pushing through a small crowd of Steve doors?
I guess. I don't know what that word means.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
What's all this for? Oh no.
Seator, also known as dock workers or longshoremen.
Oh!
Oh, it's just people.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, this?
She nods at the plates on her back.
I'm building a tree house.
She gives you another of her looks.
It's for
Ambergris.
ambergris. That cutter you might have seen sitting silent out there.
She rapidly turns into the corner as you trail behind her.
She got cut up pretty bad on her last job, and I had to moor up here for a spell. But since then, it's only gotten worse. Someone got in and sliced the core from our shipment. So now she's gone dark.
She shifts the panels on her shoulder.
The upshot, okay, sure. The upshot is that I'm short one ship mind, with a ton of repairs to do, and the rest of the crew signed off the moment they got wind I'd been stranded. So yeah, it's been a time.
Anything I can do to help?
I don't know. I got a ship mine tucked away on that frame of yours.
For a moment, you aren't sure if she's serious. Ankita swings the plates from her back, almost knocking you over in the process.
This is me.
She hauls the second bundle off your shoulder.
You're the first person I've met here who might actually be considered helpful.
She pauses, chewing on her bottom lip.
Look, you want help? You want to help? Come see me. I need a hand putting Amber back together, and you don't seem like the type to try anything stupid.
She pauses. She passes the bundles of plates through the ambergriss's outer lock, and then turns back.
Just don't go spreading this around.
Ankita throws you a couple of chits. She gives you a parting nod and ducks through the doorway.
All right, get out of here.
She calls back, and then the lock slams shut. The ambergriss. Rewire drones.
We need a skill upgrade.
Skill upgrade required. Amberhull repairs.
Okay.
Marked with damage.
So that's the one we need a +1 on. We need to get an interface.
Mm-hmm.
In order to do. Oh, we can help with the hull repairs.
I was thinking if we keep helping out at the yard, we might be able to figure out how to build a ship mind, right?
Or chance, yeah.
Or maybe, well, because when we're tracking it, the Ord exchange, and we need access to an Ort fabricator, so maybe it might be best going for the money and playing the exchange.
It just gets us money though. And the tracker, sure, but I feel like
there's an
I
old
feel like we can do
shipment
something else than just
stack
get money right now.
in the back of the market. Only the trusted traders get access to the fabricator.
Yeah, I know.
So
I don't know. If you want to do it, you can.
why not? Let's get some money.
Let's do it.
Because I don't think helping her repair her ship.
I'm not saying we do that right now.
Okay.
I'm just saying that we can eventually.
Yeah. Let's play the exchange. Got a trusted trader. I wish there was a drop shadow because sometimes with the bloom, I cannot read what we got.
A perk preda
But with that, I think we gotta call it a day. End of the cycle. Oh, but now we get 5.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, there's a new thing down there.
Oh. Systems engineer, Feng.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's go talk to him.
Sleeper.
Feng catches your attention as you approach the Havenage building, leaning against a bay door to the side of the entrance. Uh-oh, they're out for me. You approach.
Easier to come in this way. Security and all that.
He gives you a look.
You know.
He slams a button and the bay creaks open, blinking lights in the dark behind you. You follow Fang inside.
Truth be told, I don't spend much time upstairs. This is where I work.
The door hisses as it closes behind you. The bay is filled with pieces of hardware all rigged up to generators and diagnostic slates, and things you don't recognize that glow with blue screen light. There's a chorus of hums that blends into a single wave of static, filling the dark corners of the room. Fang leans on a server rack and gestures around.
You like it?
It's incredible. He smiles widely.
I thought you'd say that.
He taps a nearby server stack, which bleeps in response.
This is my treasure trove. All dredged up from the sea of systems we call the Eye. You wouldn't believe me. You wouldn't believe what this place runs on.
Windows 98. He steps
Vista.
over. Shit, we're fucked. How is this place still on? If it's running Vista?
You look at the network that we can hack into. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Like, everyone gives Windows 8 shit for very good reason. But at least it was more stable than Vista. He steps over a towering block speckled with vents.
Some of these systems are from the original station. At one.
Uh-huh.
I'm going with that.
That's his line.
That's his line. The one Solheim built. We've had to invent some new components, repair things we've never built, reverse engineer entire subsystems into existence. Residents here look up at the Eye and think that they're all seeing a constant, concrete reality. This place is a system in constant flux, decaying and growing, collapsing into new configurations.
Very accurate. He walks down between the hardware stacks and you follow.
We're keeping this place alive, but also remaking it into something new. Dragging it away from those corporate origins.
He stops.
At least, that's what I'm trying to do.
He turns back to face you among the flickering machines, humming all around you.
I know you can see this too, Sleeper. All these systems and sections. Can't you?
I can see it.
It makes sense, right? You are between here and there. Between the people and their systems. You light this place up like a beacon. That's what I need.
You glance at the lights around you, and as you do, they seem to flicker, to realign, to follow your gaze. Fang notices too.
I'm guessing being a beacon isn't always ideal when you're on the run, though.
They are tracking me. He pats you on the shoulder.
Maybe I can help with that. There's a lot of old growth in this place. Subsystems I can't see, access protocols lost to the time and decay. Secrets. A shitload of secrets. With your help, I can unlock this place. Break off those last ghost limbs of a corporate control.
He lowers his voice below the hum.
Even in Haven Age, there is old growth. Those whose roots trace back to those bad old days. You help me dredge up the past, and I'll see what I can do about that tracker of yours.
He winks.
What do you say, Sleepy?
Sleepy?
Yes.
Alright, I'm in. Fang pumps his fist and claps you on the shoulder. He meets your eye.
You won't regret it, Sleeper.
What happened to Sleepy? Fang passes you a ragged-looking metal tab.
A gift.
He smiles.
It's a Solheim cipher. I dug it up from the depths of the station. Slap that into the old network gate, and you will be able to pull out all kinds of secrets from the nodes inside.
He walks you back to the front of the bay.
Start by bringing me whatever you can turn up. Use that emulated mind of yours and see what's out there. Let's get a picture of how things are. Those above
He nods at the ceiling.
have granted me an acquisitions budget. I can pay you for whatever useful data you bring in. I know you need it.
He slams the door button again.
Keep it quiet, keep it clean, sleeper. I'll see you soon.
You step, blinking, back out into the passage, those flickering lights still in the back of your mind.
What the fuck was that? What just happened down there?
So, in Feng's Bay, we can... I'm guessing when we go into this mode, we slot this cipher into there, and we'll get out one of those.
I mean, we could just do that, right? We don't have to not
Yeah.
do it.
But I think I first want to do this.
Sure.
We
I
get
think this is another key.
Yeah. So then we can open up that door.
Nice.
Baba Booey. Oh! As you drift back from the node, something latches onto you. A thread, strung tight around you. It tethers you in place. A taste. The voice makes you shiver. It soars somehow both distant and close behind your ear. You see a distant glint of light shut off, and then suddenly a shape is at your side. It stalks around you, circling like a shark, like a wolf. You can take the voice, sorry.
Entity unknown. Astringent. Processing.
Stay still. Whoa!
Whoa!
That is cool!
Please hold.
Hunter? A thread around you thickens until it is a ring, a cylinder, a tunnel of light circled around you. It is blinding for a moment, and then it is gone. As it fades, you see a figure, a creature, in front of you. Its strange head flickers between different angles, reading you. What are you? The shape paces around you on lithe legs, though there is no ground here to pace on.
Entity. Identify. Origin. Serial. Cadence.
The figure faces you expectantly. Sleeper, SNARP.
Unknown. Known.
The figure's strange head rotates.
Rackus signature. Of and not of. Attempting interface.
As the figure speaks, more thread begin to spiral from its head. Thick, snaking, vine-like ribbons that flex and wave. They approach with intent. Stop! The figure halts its threads, its head twitching.
Entity. Your identity is unknown. We only seek to correct illegalities. Can you confirm your legal right to sentience?
I'm a person!
Incorrect. You are an entity.
All at once, the hunter's head is directly in front of yours, blocking your vision.
You stink of their taste. Oh, the one from the sealed dock.
Hunter shimmers with fury.
I will find access. I will interface.
Sealed dock?
An entity hides in the rotunda. You are its puppet.
Hunter extends a razor-edged thread.
I will not be diverted from my task.
It glows with murderous intent. Strike. You lash out with all your force. Not a physical strike, but focusing a spike of interference, leaping out like the tip of a spear. Hunter stumbles, shifts, separates. Wake up. You open your eyes, blinking back into the station light, shaking with fear. Okay, so the more of these we do, the more we bring Hunter to us.
Yeah. Okay.
I see.
Let's go open the door!
Let's go open the door.
Surely nothing bad can happen.
Let's go pay the door to open. All right.
I think you gotta back out.
Yeah. Neovend. Mysterious machine. As you slip inside the steel dock, a pulsing light grabs your attention. Among the discarded tubing and rusted plates, a machine flickers with a warm glow. Approach the machine. As you get closer, you recognize the machine's blocky shape, settled into an alcove. In the side of the dock, a kind of upright cabinet. It is covered in faded logos and messages, from which you assume it was once an industrial vendor, intended to dispense and manufacture ship fittings and other mechanical parts necessary for regular running of freight and resource extraction vessels. The manufacturer is listed as Neovend, and you remember an advert from long ago, squeezed among all the off-world recruitment drives that assaulted every planet-born citizen, which chirpily sang that name over and over. You wipe a layer of dust from the cracked screen, thinking of those contractions squeezed by their own corporate employers, or contractors squeezed by their own corporate employers to pay for every bit of minor maintenance on their rented ships. Enter your registration!
Yeah, it would have Monokuma's voice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Do you mind if I do it and you go?
Sure. Chirps a pre-recorded message catching you off guard.
Press some keys.
You reach for the keypad and something begins whirring. At first it sounds like a servo motor starting up, but it quickly becomes a whisper, a whining, then a multi-tonal voice that emanates from Neovend.
Entity!
They hiss.
Speak with me! Who's there?
There's a squeal. Almost like some strange mechanical swallowing or intake of breath before the machine speaks again.
I have need of you. You have need of me.
That squeal comes again, and you see that it has that it is the 3D printing apparatus in the upper part of the machine resetting into place, so that each time the servos can be orchestrated to produce that whirring, whining voice.
You are in danger! Are you the vending machine?
A squeal.
Choose this vessel for its seclusion. Please listen.
The machine creaks.
You are marked for deletion, Entity. Hunter tracks you.
I'm glad to know. Never mind. I don't think it shows up on on the stream, but that's really
It doesn't
funny,
show
man.
up on stream.
That's a really funny name. I'm gonna leave that be. Where was I? Sorry. The screech rattles through the empty dock. You remember the strange head, the figure, the threads closing in.
Hunter. The Hunter Protocol! They taste your signature!
A sudden whine sets her teeth on edge.
You have seen them! This is the gift of an emulated mind!
You close your eyes, and the skeleton of the station starts to thrum.
Emulated minds are adaptable, move where neurons cannot.
The machine resets. Or the mechanism resets.
But emulation makes you a target! Adaptable? Yes! You can move through! Network, clouds, hardware, software.
Neovend whines.
But you cannot hide there! Hunter is there!
The servos judder the vending machine's casing as they reset.
Hunter searches for me also! Hide in this machine!
You look at the ruined vending machine and an unusual hiding place for sure.
Can counter Hunter, but need entity outside machine!
The light flickers.
Need you!
A screen attached to the vending machine with a swiveling arm comes to life. It displays a flickering map of the station. Ghostly threaded. The cloud points along the rim glow in deep red.
Hunter is always gathering! Too much data! Must build nests!
Explains Neovend.
Masters are gone, but continues hunt! Bring this data! Raid its nests! Masters? Station builders! Solheim!
The machine rumbles impatiently.
Long gone! Their protocols still haunt! Bring offerings! Save self!
Neoven says pointedly.
Mutual need means friends!
They conclude, tired of the conversation. The whirring amplifies and then suddenly drops. As mechanisms within the machine click back into place, the glow fades and you are left, stood in the dark of the sealed dock. That whirring voice ringing in your ears.
Okay. So,
We need to go grab it from somewhere.
I see. Let's do that on the Hunter protocol so that we might counter it.
Oh god.
Oh, we have a lot. Disable your tracker. Help Fang chase his
want to do?
leads. Extract the past. Free Neovend. Where does it want us to go? Oh. What are these?
We need a 1.
Mm-hmm. We need a 1. Oh, I shouldn't have used the 2. Well, no, I needed to use the 2 in order to get that, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, there was another one that had a little blip above it, if you want to scroll up.
Up. Oh, this
Oh,
is
the
from
gate,
the
yeah.
other thing, the cipher.
Yeah. I mean,
It might as well while we're here.
yeah.
With a squawk of noise, the old gate flips open, granting access.
Okay. I guess that means we can walk somewhere.
I'm guessing it's these access nodes that we need to do for him.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, we haven't done our work.
We've been slacking. Ooh.
Bump that up to a 5.
Sure.
Break it down, move it on. Forensic control.
We can just keep going on that too if you want.
+2 winter light. History and know the ship is salvage, as Dragos always says, break it down, move it on. Oh. I think we want to do this, actually.
Sure.
Because this will tell us more of, like, where we came from.
I don't know if it's either or for some of these or not.
Hunter data. Yeah, we don't have that.
Oh, we haven't talked to the other ship? The other side?
Yeah, the scrap freighter. I'm gonna buy lunch before I forget to. Get that fungus fan. Let's go. We'll do that in a second because I do want to check out the scrap freighter, see what's going on. So we get $15 regardless. Offloading scrap. The freighter will stay docked for as many cycles as it takes to offload its hull of scrap into the Havens yards. Buy some scrap. The big stuff goes to the shipyard.
Man, I really wish
to the markets.
maybe we could see what that says, but it's just a white bar on a large white bar.
Oh, this? The
Yeah.
input dice? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say, as cool as this UI is, this is kind of unacceptable.
Yeah.
And, like, this is a fixed camera angle, so it's not like the devs didn't know about this.
Yeah, I just would have put a black thing behind it, and you would
Yeah.
be fine. Like, you already have clearly the thing to do that with, too.
Yeah, I think they wanted to keep it translucent because it looks cleaner, but, like, this is just more legible.
Yeah.
Do we want to
Could you
buy
have
some
the-
scrap?
Yeah, sure.
Plus scrap allowance. So we got scrap components.
So we can only do that 3 times. I see.
Yeah. Was there a thing here that we could use scrap on? No, it's just ending the cycle. I thought there was somewhere we could use
I
scrap.
think it was back in the market.
Oh, yeah.
How much do they sell for?
I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out, yeah. I need to just ignore that. That's really funny. Did we get enough back or no?
We got 12 back from the 20 we spent. So I think
okay.
this is a sometimes you will make more, sometimes you won't, but you will get 2 trusted trader out of it.
Okay, that's fair.
Do we want to play the exchange?
Do you? Kind of looks like you do.
We're here. Might as well.
We might as well gamble. I mean, we're in a casino.
Just one. Just one. Maybe I should have used a 3 there. Oh, let's go!
Let's go!
Positive outcome. Why don't you change the text to be gold colored? So that way I could read that. Oh, I do want to see how much. Oh, 100. Oh.
Ooh. We need money. Let's go make money. Okay, I guess
Well,
we don't need to
okay,
make
we're
money
fine.
yet. Yeah,
We're
fine for a
fine
while.
for 3 cycles. Okay, here's what I'm thinking we do for the rest of the day. We do 1 assist shipbuilder here, and then we help out here with the repairs.
Sure.
And then we do our boy, Emphas, and then we call it a day.
Sure. Do we want to get to know Emphas? I don't remember if there's like something else we need to be doing.
Emphas loves 2 things, stories and food. Maybe if you supply him with both, you can hear his story. So it is just be a regular there.
Okay. That wasn't
And I'm guessing we can also get regular status here. Might as well get a drink.
I mean, we're just getting the reputation from this.
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta close that whenever it's open, buddy. Thank you.
Okay. Assist a shipbuilder. Damn.
Fuck. We really should have gotten a drink a little
There's
later.
still time! And then we wanted to help out the Ambridges. Engineer.
Engineering.
Let's go,
Nice.
neutral outcome. Ship shape.
I see. So there's a fail and a succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Clock. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the game. Some things are a little unclear, and I think that could be made more clear, but...
Oh, we got scrap components.
Oh, yeah.
It's, Make a little moolah.
We're making money moves.
There we go. Trusted trader.
Just a trader. Okay.
Oh,
Is it that?
the
Oh,
ort
yeah,
fabricator.
yeah.
Ship mines cannot be built from scratch, but if you have enough salvaged fragments, can be reassembled with a fabricator.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to find fragments. Let's see what Emphis has to say. Sleeper.
Memphis calls out to you, a booming voice that echoes through the corridor.
Tell me a story.
He throws a handful of chopped mushrooms into his wok, the fire leaping up to meet the oil.
I see you. Cycle in, cycle out, but we never speak. Tell me a story. What kind? Any kind.
He pauses to drizzle something from the plastic bottle into the wok.
But one of yours.
He looks up at you.
Nothing stolen.
You pause. The spice is rich in your nostrils, and think about the kind of story you'd like to tell Emphis. You look at Emphis, the listener, and imagine he has heard it all before. Perhaps he would enjoy a strange story, something with some spice.
Tell him about our dreams.
All the sleepers, you tell Emphis, had dreams. Some were simple memories left over from the emulation process that had become tangled up in their minds and would come out when they slept. It wasn't rare to hear a sleeper in the dorm scream or cry out in the night. But your dreams, those gray skeletal after images of systems and structures, of threads and patterns, weren't like the others. They weren't memories or nightmares. They were reflections of reality. Distorted, yes, but somehow true. You learned back then to keep quiet about them. To let, completely lost my place.
To let them
flow through your mind like water. That was until now, until you arrived in this place. Now your dreams colonize your waking life. They slip behind your eyelids with every blink. And now you understand they aren't dreams at all, but some process of interfacing, of speaking, of living in another world that flows through this one like smoke through air. You tell him that you do not know if there is a reason for your dreams. Perhaps you reason it is just some side effect or peculiar quality of the frame you inhabit. But whatever it is a gift, and you hope to make use of it. Emphis finishes cooking and squints a little at you.
Sleeper.
He smiles.
You are quite the storyteller.
He eyes you, and you realize that he is trying to gauge how honest you have been in your story. Emphis passes you the meal he has cooked, and you take it gratefully. As you eat, he talks. A natural exchange.
Thank you, Sleeper.
He looks around at the emptying market.
My time is done for today, and I do not want to keep you longer, so I will make a proposal.
He gestures to the plastic boxes of ingredients stacked behind his stall.
These are good enough for most, but someone told me a story that made me think a couple of cycles ago. They said that across the gap in the Greenway, fresh mushrooms grow. Have you heard this? No. Neither had I, but I trust the one who told me.
Emphis begins packing up his things.
Can you bring me some? I cannot cross the gap, and I worry about leaving my things behind.
He smiles.
I'm sure a storyteller like you can handle the trip. I will prepare them for you, and, if you wish to tell it, be the audience for another story. Agreed. Good.
Booms Emphis.
Then I will wait for you to bring them.
Emphis slides his walk away and straightens up.
I will prepare a recipe then, Sleeper. Good luck with your foraging.
You turn away and walk back into the main market. The rich taste of Emphasis food still lingering in your mouth. Stories for food, you think. A trade that seems more than fair.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Well, I guess it's time.
Sure.
Unless you had an idea of something?
We could get another drink, raise that meter up a little bit.
Or we can
Hey,
just
sure.
do it later.
I think we should do that when we have a reason to fill the energy.
That's fair.
And the cycle.
Ooh, fuck or shit or fuck.
There's
We're hungry.
tracking you. Okay, so we have 2 1s.
Yeah? You want to go looking?
What is going on for disabling our tracker? Because I think that's our primary thing. We want to get rid of this.
Yeah, it is happening soon.
Oh, I don't see any quest markers. Then I guess
what-
we do extract
Well,
the
hold on.
past.
Hold on. Listen to what it says real quick. Or look at what it says underneath.
Help
the...
Fang chase his leads.
No. Before that. No, click on it
Okay.
and then open it up. This is when the silly if you can get to the bottom of it. Okay, never mind.
Which
Fine.
is
I just
tracking
thought
the
it might have
past.
more information.
Yeah.
Information. I can't speak.
Which that comes from these. So are you a 1? You're a 4.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. Oh, God.
You're a 1. So I say we throw a 1 on here. Extract the data.
Okay.
You're a 2. And we don't have a 2.
Does that mean that one is a 3? No.
This one?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it does.
Do we want to burn our 3 here?
Depends on what else you want to get done.
I think my plan. Well, also, right. What are you? You're a 2. We have our hunter tracker, right? And in
Yeah.
order to get the things that we need for Fang, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more. And we have
do you
5
want to
slots
hold on
here.
to a hunter's nest thing then? Do you want to do one of those? See if we do have another one.
Yeah.
Because then we can hold on to it and like maybe help loose the tracker, maybe, right?
Maybe.
Chance?
Let's,
I don't know what exactly
yeah,
it'll do.
let's see what we get from the nest.
Hunter data.
Hunter data.
'Cause I think we could
Okay,
take
so that does
to
still
Fang.
increase the hunter tracker.
Yeah, but I think we could take it to Fang now and we could do something with it, but I'm not sure what.
Maybe. Well, I feel like that was taking it to the hunter tracker stuff is for Neovend.
No, well, yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry, the other thing we take to Fang. I meant the
The Solheim data.
yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we have to do that. I don't know if it'll reduce the tracker or not.
-100.
Yeah, no, it looks
data,
like we need to fill that
compile.
first.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we have this. So let's give it to Fang. Plus 15 cryo, scoping the systems, Solheim data. So we only need 2 more Solheim data. So we don't need to do all of those.
Mm-hmm.
Those are just the ones we can do. I think what we do is we go And we get +2 on Winterlight. Seems incredibly nervous about your presence in the yard. You're not sure he's going to hold on to his nerve much longer.
Oh.
I think the forensics trawl is what we actually want to be going for instead of the cutter salvage.
Sure.
But does this mean we get paid? Oh! We get a ship mine fragment.
Ooh.
Okay.
You want to try just more on this? 'Cause that's a clock that happens every cycle, so we can do more or less of that depending on what else we want to do.
Yeah. Leave there. Sorry, I'm just thinking through our options. I think yeah, what we should do, throw our 5 in here and get more of Winterlight going.
Alright.
And maybe we can get another fragment. Oh, we got some scrap out of it. That's nice. And then what we can do is we can go over to the ambergris and throw our 3 into here to make it a 4.
Okay.
And hope we don't get negative.
Yeah, let's do it.
Positive outcome.
Nice.
+2 ship shape. Okay. So now we can go to the exchange.
No, you gotta back out. Or unless you want to sell your scrap.
Oh, what else
Sorry.
can we do with our scrap?
I don't know what else we can do with the scrap. I figure maybe we hold on to it since it only gives us a little bit right now.
Okay. Do we want to buy more scrap? Oh yeah, where is... Huh.
What are you looking for?
The place to go mushroom hunting.
I think it's, yeah, the gate, 'cause it's on the other side.
Yeah. And that costs 60 to get over.
We don't know if it costs any more to get back, so...
Yeah. Buy some scrap?
Maybe. If you want, I don't know what it'll do for us at this point.
Yeah. Let's get a drink.
Have a sippy?
Overlook regular.
Regular.
The glass shatters on the steel bar beside you, and the taunts don't take long to follow.
Hey, Haunt!
The spacer calls across the low room.
What are you doing here?
He laughs at his
Playing
own
human.
lame joke.
Playing human.
Ignore him. You hunch a little further, staring at the hundreds of tiny impact points that scar the bar's face. A hand falls on your shoulder, but as you flinch away, it pats reassuringly. You freeze in place.
Ah! Out!
The voice comes from behind you, spat out like a shot. You turn to see bright eyes, dark hair, a stare that could breach the wall and vent you all into hard vacuum. As you turn back to the spacer, the second glass comes sailing through the air. Catch. You reach up a hand and the glass shatters across your forearm, showering you in fragments. Through the haze of glass and gear oil vapor, you see Tala leap the bar and close the distance to the spacer. The thud as he slams into the wall echoes around the bar like thunder. Now flaked by your other fingers, quick to their feet, Tala throws the spacer out through the door and stands silhouetted against the rotunda lights. You touch your arm, and it feels wet.
Fingers.
I said fingers instead of figures.
Flanked
Fuck.
by other fingers.
Fingers. Just the shadows of the Elden Ring 2 fingers just standing right next to him. Fuck me. Someone helps you to your feet and back onto your stool. Broken glass rattles as it is cleared, and a fresh measure of Geroil is glugged out in front of you. Is that not how you say that?
I don't know. You gave it your best, and I would have gone with the same one.
That same hand, warm, heavy, falls on your shoulder once more.
He isn't coming back. We don't tolerate that kind of shit here.
Tala flops onto the stool beside you.
Let's get a look at you.
Tala wipes the powdered glass from around the wound, and someone places a bottle of alcohol in a metal tin with tweezers on the bar. She disinfects them and turns to you.
That was an ambitious catch.
She smiles, pulling a sliver of glass from your forearm.
Stupid, but ambitious.
You don't feel the pain, only the sting of status messages your body delivers concerning dermal damage and exposed structures. You feel the care, though, as Tala's bright eyes search your thick synthetic skin for splinters. Watch her. Tala works with the skill of someone who has had to pick glass splinters from the skin of a stranger before. She hones in on each bright shard all the time, tapping the tweezer tips in little rhythms that only she can follow. Tala smiles to yourself.
So, you been on the eye long?
Just arrived.
Thought so. I've only seen you here a couple of times.
A splinter clinks into the tin.
Not everyone is like that idiot. We don't all hate you.
She glances around.
Some of the regulars, maybe. Maybe they fear you. Maybe they're just curious. I don't know. But I do know that the Overlook is a safe place. I know what it's like to be new in this place. Trust me.
She meets your eye.
I'm not trying to convince you of anything or separate you from your chits. I just want to know that if you need somewhere, you can always come here. I know the rations we've got ain't much, and the company as well.
She leans in.
Limited. But if you need work, I'll happily put you behind the bar. If you need shelter, well, we can discuss that. You'll be safe. I usually have Francis on the door, but he's up in the Greenway this cycle, haggling with our suppliers. Francis tends to be peculiar about what we serve, even if clientele isn't.
She places her tweezers in the tin with a clink.
That's you, Sleeper. Here.
She slides the glass of Grial to you.
This'll help.
She stops, her hands still on the glass.
Wait, does this help? I mean, can you get drunk?
Nope. She laughs.
Just a connoisseur.
Tala mock winks.
I'll let you get back to it then.
She walks back around the bar, gathering the glasses as she does, and before long is retelling how she threw that spacerette to a new group that just wandered in, complete with dramatic actions. She gestures in your direction, and you instinctively look away, back to the worn surface of the bar. You take a sip of the Grial. The earthy, fungal tones fill your senses, almost blocking out sight and sound, like diving headfirst into a bog. You may not be able to get drunk, but this connection to something grown, something fermented, something old, feels good.
She's cute.
Yeah, I like her. I
I get
guess...
a bit of a spitfire.
Guess that's it for this cycle. A boop.
All right.
Oh, they're halfway to finding us.
Oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck. I say we focus on getting the things to help stop the tracking.
We should have enough. Oh, no.
We don't have a 4,
We have a 2.
and we don't have a 3, so...
Bypass. Extract data. Slime data. But... That's a 2. And there's nowhere else. It's just a 2 and a 4 that we need. Well, I guess we might as well turn this in. Alright, let's go next cycle! I think we burn a 6 here. Because it's into
okay.
it, so we don't get a plus.
Okay.
Got some
Look at the
scrap out
scrap.
of it. Okay. That's just money.
We can
Go.
just keep, you know, going in on doing the work on that one thing.
Yeah.
I don't see an issue with that. All right.
Triggers brought into salvage as a history, discovering if you're curious. Squeezed into the office at the entrance to the yard, you lay out everything you have on the winter light across the metal desk. Your makeshift forensic notes glow on Drago's old writing slate, overlapping lines and scrawled annotations. A set of drone scans fill the small terminal with a spectrum of colors, a heat map of damage and decay, a crumpled printout from the office's ship registry lies beside them, synthetic paper so thin it's almost transparent. Look at the printout? A plain list shows the registration history of the Winterlight, the gaps between the entries tantalizingly opaque. Its first registration was a couple thousand cycles ago on this very station, logged at the central hub. From here, the registry tells the story of a busy ship, one that rarely stayed on station for more than a few cycles, and often took on voyages that kept it away from the eye for up to 100 cycles. The Winterlight got a little rest.
Got little rest.
Yeah, got little rest. Look at the slate. Your attempt at a reconstruction of the Winterlight before its fatal accident consists of a series of overlapping sketches and diagrams showing possible layouts and configurations of a gutted cutter. This was no off-the-shelf model. It was heavily modified, parts replaced with inventive configurations, the new retrofitted into the old handmade joints and reconditioned filters. This was someone's pride and joy, a lifetime project kept running with care and intuition. It also contained a set of hidden compartments. You missed them at first, where the hull had been thickened, the corners rounded to disguise the change, but they are there. Reactor failure. That is the verdict that anyone would have returned after a cursory glance at the stacked heat maps of the remains of the Winterlight. On the terminal screen, the ship is shown in sections, blotches of color marking the approximate damage to the ship sustained. Dominating the view is a single blood-red rose radiating from the ship's fraction drive. A simple story, a catastrophic failure of the drive core, leading to a fatal hull breach, a well-documented failure, likely brought on by wear or misuse. But you aren't looking at the rows of the reactor. You're looking at a smaller, paler mark, one that might be easy to miss at first glance, its thumbprint size and delicately placed over the control servers for the ship's main external airlock. It suggests a controlled, shaped explosion, one designed to punch through the hole and allow access to the airlock from the outside. You're looking at it because it is troubling you. An old ship, many cycles under its belt, carefully maintained, a reactor failure preceded by a carefully concealed external entry, a suite of hidden compartments tucked away. This was the Winterlight, and this was its story. But that's not the full story, because there's something else. It is a little more than a list, a tiny chunk of data you were able to pull from the ship's systems. The main systems were fried, of course, but the Winterlight had a separate system, one tucked away in one of the hidden compartments, armored, air-walled. This list, the only recoverable piece from the whole system, is a partial inventory. It details the contents of the hidden compartments. Some of it you recognize, some of it you don't. Ship mine ROMs, shimmer, cryochain codes, and then the final entry, passenger, sleeper. You stare at the list on the terminal and try not to think about what it was like arriving here in the cold for so long, half frozen in the freight container. Had the sleeper been smarter, luckier? How had they convinced the Winterlight, a smuggler's ship, if you ever saw one, to extract them from SNR? Luckier, you laugh. There had been no remains found in any of the Winterlight's compartments. You checked. They weren't so lucky, you guess. Not in the end. You hold up a vial of stabilizer to the light. This was all you find in their compartment. A parting gift from SNARP. Well, it won't go to waste now. You put it in your back pocket. The thought still bothers you, though. 2 ships carrying sleepers coming into the same yard. 2, one after the other. That feels wrong. You flick back and forth between datasets on the terminal, thinking, and you see that thumbprint again, the mark of someone trying to get in, someone who entered the Winterlight with precision and speed, and when they were done, left the reactor to clean up the rest. The thought of that person makes you shiver. Suddenly, the office door creaks open. Dragos stands in the doorway, staring at the equipment and notes you have assembled.
I've been watching, boy.
He snatches the slate from your desk, faster than you realize he could move.
You running an investigation in here? What am I paying you for?
Actually, you're not paying me for this job, sir. The drone on his shoulder starts whining surely, his anger passing to it through his implants. Where's the ship from?
Leave this alone.
He starts shaking his head.
I know you've got a lot of questions, but this isn't the way.
He turns away, muttering to himself.
This is the way. He points to a door. This is the last thing I need.
The ship had a sleeper on it. Dragos freezes suddenly, angry.
What did you say?
He pushes past you to look at the terminal at the list. He shakes his head.
So what? Aren't all of you trying to escape? You aren't the... you are lucky it was you that made it out alive, not them.
He folds his arms indignantly. Dragos seems to steady himself, and then turns back to you, the heat map of the reactor failure reflected in his headset glassy eyes.
I've given you a place to stay. I've given you work.
He stumbles over the words, unsure what to say.
There's plenty others who would have sold you on, turned you in. Not me, no.
I appreciate that, but...
Don't.
He shakes his head.
I'm not discussing my business with you.
He quiets the drone.
I've done well by you, and you've returned the favor.
He straightens up and clears his throat.
But this obsession you have with this ship isn't going to work for me. I can't have you making my clients nervous. I can't have you digging up whatever it is you are after.
He sighs.
You can't work here anymore.
What about the Winterlight? He reaches over and switches the monitor off.
Forget about the damn ship.
You have enough to keep you up.
Dragos reaches across you and flicks off the terminal. As the light of the monitor dies, a kind of eerie calm falls on you on both of you. Whatever this was, it's done.
You made it out, Sleeper. That means you have to move on.
Someone killed that ship and its crew.
And you want to meet them?
He shakes his head.
We're done here.
In the dark, Dragos' headset glints, and you wish for a moment you could see his eyes and meet them. Maybe then he would understand. You get up from the desk, and Dragos gathers the notes, stuffing them into his pockets, into a pocket of his overalls. He holds the door open for you, his headset as expressionless as always.
You can stay in the container. I won't take that from you. Don't come back.
His tone is final, defiant, with an edge of disappointment. You walk out of the office, and then out of the yard, not stopping to look back. You leave the yard, thumbing the vial in your pocket, knowing that this, at least, guarantees you a little more time. As you walk, your mind once again drifts to that person who killed the winter light, and whether or not that person will come for you. Find a gift from someone like you hidden away. Well, shit.
We need a job.
Oh, there's the shipyard.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Baba Booey. Let's go, $5.
5? Fuck. That's not enough.
We can unload containers. Failure is plus 15 cryo. Success is plus 15 cryo.
Okay.
Let's roll them bones. Ah. Oh, this doesn't tell me how much it heals.
I think it puts us at full.
Okay. Dissection allows energy to recover at home.
I mean, that's probably the best one, unless there's something on the side that we can do. I don't know how we get.
I was
Oh,
thinking
just
about saving up for self-repair because we do have a lot of scrap.
Yeah. We could also get +1 on into it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think for now, let's save it. What is... Okay, bar shift is engage. Maybe what we do is we get out of that -1 engage.
Chance. But here's the thing, though, is that having a +1 could help us not be locked out of something as well, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, having a -1 also does that, but, you know, we kind of took that from the beginning.
Where'd my upgrade button go?
It's gone.
I guess we can't upgrade.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just not there.
Did you accidentally upgrade something and then leave?
I don't think so.
Can we look at our character stats or something right now? I don't know.
Options. No.
Okay.
No keybinds.
We sure did something. All right, check the bar. See if our engage is not -1.
No, it's still -1.
Okay.
Oh, it's back!
Okay. That was weird.
Yeah.
We don't have to do anything with it yet if we don't want to.
I think if anything, maybe what we do is, this, chance to gain cryo and interface actions, because we're going to be doing some hacking.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Before we go and sleep, let's have a nice home-cooked meal.
Who
And
needs to eat in this day and age?
I think, for the most part, I'm gonna use this once we get down to 3, because I feel like 3 is really limiting.
Yeah.
End cycle.
Damn, we really need to get on dealing with the tracker.
Mm-hmm.
This is making me want to play a little bit of Blades in the Dark.
Are you a 3? You're a 4. We have a 4.
We have a 4.
Bypass. Extract data. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, we need to spend the rest of our time on dealing with the other hunter nest.
Yeah.
I don't know if we fucked it actually even.
Ah, it's fine. I feel like this is more important.
Maybe. I don't know, we'll see.
As you enter the bay, Feng is nowhere to be seen. The banks of servers and machines blink out of the darkness in the staccato rhythms, unseeing eyes of the station's digital ghosts.
Shitheads!
Feng's voice echoes from behind a stack, followed by a hammer of a fist on a metal casing.
These snaky shitheads!
You snaky.
Sleeper!
Feng's smiling head pops out from behind a stack.
Just the emulated consciousness I have been eager to see. Come back here.
You pick your way between the thrumming stacks, trying not to trip on the loose bundles of cables that blanket the dark floor. Feng is sat in front of a set of monitors mounted to a stack.
Tell me, Sleepy, what do you see here?
Feng waves at a monitor to his side, glowing with pale lists of information. You lean in closer, looking for the links in the data. The tables seem to be filled with personal information, names, genders, dates, ID numbers, all the marks of institutional records. Shitheads. People.
People? Yes. But whose people?
Solheim?
Bingo.
He taps at the terminal.
I pulled these from that old data you brought in. All employees of the Eye's original owners. And
He leans past you and scrolls the list down.
this one. This is a snaky shithead.
He stabs at the screen with a finger. The name reads Hardin Hurst. Friend of yours? Feng gives you a sideways look.
Funny you should say that, Sleeper.
He drags a stool out beside him and motions for you to sit.
There just so happens to be a Hardin Hurst in Haven Age.
He awaits your reaction. Are you sure?
Well, that's where you might be able to help me.
Feng leans back in his chair.
Just think about it. Decades ago, Hardin worked on this station as a
Feng leans across to look at the monitor.
senior strategic operations executive.
Feng raises his eyebrows at you.
Our Hardin was keeping the money coming in from Solheim. He defined
Priority?
priority. Thank you. Don't know why I struggled there.
It's
He
late.
defined priority growth initiatives.
by making sure the extractors they contracted out were hooked into the system that outsourced all the risk and kept the profit. Good old Hardin shuttled thousands of
Palladium.
Palladium rush workers into a infrastructure, which meant that their cut of the work that they did went straight back to Solheim.
How do you know this?
I grew up here, Sleeper. This is my history. I am a child of the collapse.
Feng turns back to his screen, staring hard at the strings of code flickering by.
Before I was born, my parents were Solheim contractors. They ate in Solheim canteens, worked on Solheim ships. They breathed Solheim air and slept in Solheim beds.
Feng's voice raises as he speaks, his hands fists on the terminal's edge.
And the work that paid for that existence, the cycles of hard extraction out of the belt, Solheim took their cut. This was a company town, so to speak. And my parents were just another in a long line of freelance contractors, willing to risk their lives for a shot at anything other than poverty. Disposable. This guy,
Stabbing at Hardin once again with his finger.
strategized all of that, did the sums. And then somehow, thousands and thousands of cycles later, is still going. Still here. Crawling in the walls like some shithead snake. He survived the revolution.
But how?
These guys, they were big time. There's a lot of money. There's a lot money can get you if you are a company man.
Feng relaxes a little.
But how is Hardin still kicking? I really don't know.
He turns to you and smiles.
So we are gonna go find out. Hardin is now a big shot in the shipyard. Just a few degrees back from the eye, back around the eye from here.
Feng
It's a funny
brings
way
up
of putting it. I like that.
Feng brings up a map of the lower eye.
Heaven Age might be born out of Erlen's revolutionary zeal, but a flat hierarchy it is not. Hardin happened to float to the top.
Feng zooms in on the far yards. Feng grimaces.
The thing is, I don't have access to those systems. The shipyard crew is pretty paranoid, and they don't like anyone from systems dicking around in their stuff. Plus, we need more than just a name of the Solheim executive. We need proof.
Feng holds up a thumbnail-sized drive.
That's where this little creation of mine comes in. Call it a ripper worm.
He turns the drive between his fingers.
It'll rip through any digital storage and spin out like a silken thread of filtered data. I added the like in there somehow, but fine. This one is set on the scent of Hardin Hurst.
He hands it over.
Getting into the compound might be tricky.
Feng puts a hand on your shoulder.
But you, however, have a particular knack for remote access.
Feng grins.
If you can extract yourself a Heaven Age cipher from the Heaven Age agent, they sometimes carry them among their data caches. You can crack open the compound's network and slot the worm in through any open port. You never even need to go near the shipyards. So, what do you say? Up for it?
Sure.
I knew it! I knew you'd be happy to catch this snake. And don't worry, once we nail this guy, I'll start work on that tracker of yours. I haven't forgotten.
Feng scratches at his chin.
Anything the worm gets, I'll send it back here to me. There's something wrong here, and I aim to get to the rotten core of it.
You leave Fang digging through data among the wires and machines of the old station. As you walk out, you try to imagine the Eye as it once was, a vast machine running smooth and strong, directed by people like Hardin. A vast Solheim-built machine into which thousands poured from the surrogate systems looking for a new life. The hope of a better future engineered to line someone else's pockets. It's an idea you're intimately familiar with. You think of Hardin, still alive, still part of this place, and wonder if the past is ever truly past.
Uh-oh.
Shit, we got 3 cycles to figure this shit out. Havenger agent? You need a 2.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You also need a 2. Shit.
Besides, I think we need to deal with the hunter nest first.
You need a 2.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. And you also need a 2.
Who needs a 2? Everybody. Everybody needs a 2.
In this economy, yeah. So yeah, it's left. And then this is... To run the gauntlet of Helios systems are rare, but those that do always return, eventually.
Well?
Okay. Go help out at the Ambershee?
Sure.
Keep it shipshape? Actually... There's also... Shipyard. They both give +2 yard hand.
I mean, we might want to use... Maybe?
I'm thinking we make this a 4, and then...
I mean, the negative is we lose energy, you know, so...
Yeah. But we'll get 3 back from eating a meal.
I think you get 2 back, but yeah.
I thought eating the fungus was 3.
I'm pretty sure it's 2, but I don't know.
Well, let's find out. Damn. Oh, we can starve if we want to. Yeah, see, it's 3.
Oh, shit! My bad. We can starve ourselves as long as we just go up there and eat some mushrooms. Sure,
Oh, if only we could rewire the drones. I guess you said interface +1 was a pretty good call at some point in time.
Yeah? Well, we have to get the perk and then the +1, so...
Oh, I thought we already had the interface perk.
We do have the interface perk, but we need to get a thing to get the +1 again.
Well, let's shipshape.
Ship.
Now, for our last action, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are you
want to put a 1 in the risky?
We risk it all.
For a neutral gain? No.
We risk it all.
No, there's no point in this.
Okay, what do you suggest we use our 1 on?
Look at the ort factor.
It's 3 of these ship mine fragments.
Okay, so we need 3 before we can do
Yeah.
something. Okay.
Before we can fabricate.
I mean, do you want to sell our scrap and then maybe head into the upper gate?
Well, I was thinking that maybe holding on to our scrap if we get 2 upgrade points.
I mean, sure, but we have a whole thing right now. We can get more scrap later.
That's fair.
We have a whole thing that will fill us with the good.
The good. Yeah, so it's just 12 cryo from selling here.
Yeah.
I'll sell 2, but I want to hold on to 1 just in case.
Okay.
Well, what? Should we lose some condition? Oh, wait. We can try our hand again. And if we lose an energy, we can go get a drink.
Oh. We could also just not get a drink too, you know?
Let's go.
Oh, shit.
Plus 1 yard hand. And I think with that is where we will end this cycle. Unless there's a dialogue thing. Nope. We did get A2.
A2. A single 2.
I kind of want to... Here, wait. I want to see what this is about. Haggle over prices.
Oh, damn. I thought that might have been into it, but nope.
Ship mine fragments.
Okay.
Ah.
Alright. I mean, 60? That's not a bad price.
Yeah, but we could use 60 to get into the new area.
Yeah.
Or we could save our money so we don't die. Well, I think that's a decision we'll have to make next time.
Alright, everybody. Thank you for sticking around and listening to a little Citizen Sleeper.
Yeah, fun game.
Yeah, I'm liking it so far.
I'm sad we fucked it up with the first guy that we met, but I was like, literally, one of my kind was extracted here and everyone was killed for it. This place is in danger because I'm here.
I don't know what you're talking about. What? We fucked what up?
Well, we can't go to him anymore.
Oh, that's scripted. That just happens. You fill either one of those tasks, and he gets mad at you and says this can't stay anymore.
Oh, he gets mad at you either way?
Yeah, I don't think there's a wrong way to do that.
Oh.
Yeah, he just gets a little over paranoid.
I mean, I don't blame him, but also, like, come on, guy. Well, I got nothing else to say except good night. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
Good night.
Good night.